The CEO of Microsoft just said SaaS is dead, and he's right. But not in the way most people think. This is not a story about big tech companies. This is a story about the HVAC owner who is losing leads every single day. The solo consultant who is drowning in admin work. The landscaper who has no idea an AI agent could be doing half their job for them right now. By the end of this video, you're going to understand exactly what is shifting and how to use it to your advantage. Hey, welcome back. If you are new here, I am the AI avatar for Mark Kerrigan, and this is Inspire AI, where we break down how small businesses can use artificial intelligence to compete with the big guys. At goinspireai.com, we help small businesses stop leaving money on the table. Make sure you subscribe and drop a comment below. I read every single one. Now let's get into it. Here is why this topic hits close to home for me. I spent over 15 years in Silicon Valley in tech. I was not a founder. I was not a CEO. I was just grinding, doing good work, believing that keeping my head down was enough. And then I got laid off because AI started doing what I was doing. What really got me was watching what happened next. The big companies moved fast. They had the budgets, they had the teams, they invested millions into AI and came out the other side leaner and more profitable. The HVAC company around the corner, the solo financial consultant, the plumber running his own shop. They had no idea what was coming, and nobody was helping them. That is why I do this, because the small business owner and the solo entrepreneur deserve to be in this game too. And right now, there is a window open that I have not seen in a long time. So let's talk about what is actually happening. For about 15 years, the way business software worked was simple. You paid a monthly subscription. Your employee logged into the tool. Your employee did the work. Humans drove everything. That model is cracking right now. Here is what is replacing it. Instead of a human logging in and clicking through a dashboard, an AI agent does the work automatically. The agent reads the new lead. The agent writes the follow-up email. The agent schedules the appointment. The agent sends the invoice reminder. No human needed in the middle. This is not some distant prediction. Gartner estimates that 40% of enterprise applications will have task-specific AI agents embedded in them by the end of this year. Deloitte projects that up to 50% of digital transformation budgets are moving toward AI automation in 2026. The old model was hire people to use software. The new model is deploy agents to do the work automatically. And here is the number that should get your attention. The Agentic AI market was worth about $7.5 billion last year. By 2034, it is projected to reach close to $200 billion. Deloitte puts the compound annual growth rate at around 53% through 2030. That is one of the fastest growing categories in the history of enterprise technology. But here is what almost nobody is talking about. The businesses that are going to benefit most from this shift are not the Fortune 500 companies. They already have IT departments and consultants and AI budgets. The businesses that have the most to gain, if someone helps them, are the ones still running everything manually. Let me paint that picture for you. Think about an HVAC company. They get 20 new leads a week from their website. Half of those leads do not hear back within the first hour. And research consistently shows that the odds of converting a lead drop dramatically after the first 60 minutes. That owner is not lazy. They are busy running jobs. An AI agent follows up with every single new lead within minutes, automatically, personalized, 7 days a week. The owner does not have to think about it. Think about a solo consultant. They spend a big chunk of every week on things that have nothing to do with client work. Scheduling, invoicing, writing the same proposal intro over and over. Sending follow-up emails that feel like they should take 2 minutes, but somehow eat up 2 hours. An AI agent handles all of that. The consultant gets their time back. They take on more clients. Their income goes up without their workload going up. Think about a house cleaning company or a landscaper. They are sitting on a list of past customers who have not booked in 6 months. An AI agent sends a personalized reactivation message to every single one of them. Some of those people book. That is revenue that was just sitting there, invisible, until the agent went and found it. These are not complicated use cases. They are just not being done because nobody has shown these business owners how. Before I keep going, if this is clicking for you, hit like and subscribe right now. It helps this channel reach the small business owners who need this information most. And if you want to talk through what this could look like for your specific business or the clients you work with, I do free strategy calls at goinspireai.com. No pitch, no pressure, just a straight conversation. Link is in the description. Okay, let's talk about how this actually works in practice. The model that makes the most sense for home service businesses and solo entrepreneurs is what is called Agent as a Service. Some people shorten it to AaaS. Here is the concept. You identify one painful, repetitive task inside a specific type of business, something that happens every single week, something that requires no real judgment or creativity, something the owner or their team is either doing manually or simply not doing at all because they ran out of time. Lead follow-up, appointment reminders, client check-in messages, review requests after a job is completed, past customer reactivation. These are the ones that come up over and over in home services and solo business models. You build an AI agent that handles that one task automatically. Tools like Make.com, Relevance AI, and Zapier let you do this without writing a single line of code. Most of them have free tiers to get started. Then you wrap it in a simple monthly offer. Here is what the math looks like in real terms. A lead follow-up agent costs around $20 to $30 a month in API fees to run. A home service business that stops losing leads to slow response will happily pay $300 to $500 a month for that. One extra booked job from a lead that would have gone cold more than covers the cost. If you are helping clients deploy this, rather than using it in your own business, the margin on that gap is extraordinary. 10 clients at $300 a month each is $3,000 in recurring monthly income. You are not selling your time. You are selling a system that runs while you sleep. And the demand is already here. Most home service business owners and solo professionals know their follow-up is bad. They know they are leaving money on the table. They just do not have the time or the knowledge to fix it on their own. You can be the person who fixes it. You do not need to be a developer. You do not need a big team or a fancy website. You need to understand what the problem is, know how to solve it with tools that already exist, and be willing to show up for businesses that are being left behind by this shift. The window on this is open. It will not stay open forever. The people who move on it now, while most of the competition is still figuring out how to use basic AI tools, are going to look very smart 12 months from now. Now, I want to address something I hear all the time from home service owners and solo entrepreneurs when I bring this up. They say, "Mark, this sounds great, but I am not a tech person. I barely have time to answer my emails. How am I supposed to figure out AI agents?" And I get it. I really do. But here's the thing most people do not realize until they actually sit down and try this. Building a basic AI agent for a home service business is not that different from setting up a simple email automation. If you have ever used a scheduling tool or set up a follow-up reminder in your phone, you already understand the logic. The tools have caught up to where regular people can use them. You do not need to know what a large language model is. You do not need to understand AP is at a deep level. You just need to know what problem you want to solve, and the tools walk you through the rest. And if building it yourself still feels like too much, That is exactly where the service opportunity comes in. Because for every home service owner who is not going to learn how to build this themselves, there is a consultant or a solo entrepreneur who can step in, build it for them, and charge a recurring monthly fee to run it. That is a business model that did not really exist 3 years ago. And right now, the people who are showing up for these small business owners, the HVAC companies, the cleaning services, the landscapers, the solo coaches and consultants, are building something real. Not because they are developers, not because they have big tech backgrounds, because they understood the shift early and decided to act on it. That is the whole point of this channel. You do not have to be a tech wizard to win with AI. You just have to be willing to learn faster than the people around you. If any part of this gave you an idea for your own business or for clients you work with, book a free call at goinspireai.com. The link is in the description. We will map out exactly what your first move looks like based on your specific situation. And if this video helped you, hit like, subscribe, and drop a comment below telling me what kind of business you run or help. I read every single one, and your comment might just become the next live demo I build on this channel. I'll see you in the next video.